Okay, so I just now started my computer, turned it on, saw a few updates, and went and go ahead and clicked on the updates. It rebooted, clicked on a few, checked for updates, and I re-clicked. Install took like 5 minutes. Um, Not even 5 minutes, like 3 minutes. And you see the screen's coming off. And it's rebooted. So we're going to restart this. I'm going to show y'all on what they're doing and how they're hacking and stealing my money. I'm going to have to return this item most likely. Whoever's doing this is stealing all my property. I've lost probably over the years, I'd say over the last probably since I've had to keep buying new phones and I've had to keep buying new products, I've probably lost somewhere $7,000 or $8,000, and I'm not even exaggerating with that number, because I have to keep spending money that I don't have. I don't want to buy new things, and I'm having to because of the frightening terror of someone stalking my phones and all these things, to the point where I couldn't do anything anymore. I had to allow them to spy on me because the police officers wouldn't do anything, and the people that were doing this extremely high tech and using hitting recording devices. So anyway, I haven't left my apartment. It rebooted, and I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to watch a video. Regardless of what the performance computer is, the sound of the laptop should not sound like this, and it sounds really disturbing on any product. Now that is because the people that are right now either linking themselves with a hard drive. Now remember, I said this in a video on how it took me over a month. I've called them maybe 6 or 7 times. I called them 7 or 8 times, and that's not exact. At least 6 or 7 times, and it took over a month finally placing order. 6 or 7, about 4 or 5 times they told me, "Oh, we placed the order, it's on its way." I called them a week later. They said there's nothing that's been ordered that's been placed. So it gives them enough time to then maybe put something in this device that links them to whatever they want in my personal life. So I can't do anything about this. This is directly from Comcast Xfinity. I don't know. Obviously, if people can rob banks, people can hack into doctor centers, they can do anything that they want. So anyway, I have this Wi-Fi set up. No one has access to it. That's my understanding, to Xfinity customer service. Now I have my laptop. So I'm going to show y'all and the things that they're always doing to me, and this sort of crazy situation. So we're gonna. This is really slow. I don't even. I don't know why it's. Okay. So I just clicked on this. I just moved the mouse around. Why isn't it? Okay, so refresh. Okay, so from here, we're going to go to settings. I'm going to click on settings on this. I'm going to go to Windows Update. And I'm going to check for any more updates, since I have somewhat fast internet, to see how I can use this computer for school and for YouTube videos, and play maybe occasionally a couple games here and there on some video games. But I haven't been playing on any video games, even on my last laptop. I don't use it for anything else other than YouTube videos, Colorado unemployment, or whatever it may be, only professional. So that's generally what I'm always doing. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so it says up to date. So now that it says up to date, okay, we're gonna give this a refresh. Looks like the calendar on here seems to be correct. Today's the 18th of October. I don't know if you can see that. Today's the October 18th. So with this, we're gonna go. I'm gonna see the internet. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and restart this in front of y'all so that y'all can get an idea about what they're doing. This is brand new. So I could take a look at the system here. It tells me what is system components. It says all this stuff that's on here. I really don't know much about this, so I don't feel like messing with any of this, but what I'm gonna do is see if I can restart this. Let's see. How long it takes to load. I don't even know how to restart this computer. Okay, so it says right here, it says 4 gigabytes of RAM, processor 1.0, I don't know how to restart this computer. Try Alt, Control, Delete. Okay, sign out. Okay, I don't know how to restart this computer, where the settings are for this. For some reason you just I have no idea how to restart this computer. I have no idea. I don't know how to shut this computer off other than press the button. Guess that's how you shut it off. Okay, so. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, double click on the internet. So 1, 2, 3. Try YouTube. So I'm gonna show y'all that it shouldn't be doing this. It should be working just fine. We're going to take a look at the same video as earlier. Let's see if this is making any difference. We'll click on it.
I may have been carved yesterday, but these costumes get better every year. Get costumes for $15.
Paris Hilton, welcome back to the show. You look fantastic as always. The album is out officially at midnight. Right now, it's out. Infinite Icon, pink vinyl.
Oh shit.
How rad is this? It is sick. How are you? How's the family? Paris Hilton, welcome back to the show. You look fantastic as always. The album is out officially at midnight. Right now, it's out.
Okay, so
Infinite Icon, pink vinyl. How rad is this? It is sick. How are you? How's the family, by the way?
Family's doing great. I brought the kids to New York.
Are they loving it? You have the most beautiful babies. Congratulations. I have a picture right here of you and Carter. There's Phoenix in London. Look at these babies.
all right.
Look at these babies.
So
Last time you were here, I was
you
saying
can see how
what is
unclear it is and it's real
Mama,
glitchy.
Nana, and
I don't know if you can see that clear enough.
Well, first it was Yas.
That's right.
We'll try to.
Now he's learned a new song that Nicole Richie and I
just uploaded the screen to make it larger.
Tell me. He does not do sama-sama.
So I move the mouse. I move the mouse around. You see how it glitches and it's messed up. Look, I'll move it. I can't even move the mouse without actually it messing up.
Secret, can we even say about this that you're doing something on Peacock later this year? What can I say anything about it or no?
We can give a little
Yeah.
juice on the situation.
You and Nicole Richie are.
Okay, so
It's,
I move this and it's
that's insane. It was great. It turned out it was fun.
even when I don't move the
When I'm with
mouse,
Nicole, we just become teenagers
it
again,
looks
and
kinda
then
glitchy,
we were working
lag.
outside. We went back to Arkansas, visited the family and everyone.
No way. Back to the same.
Yeah, it was so special.
downsize the screen.
Here's you working at Sonic. This is back in 2003. It was, and then here's you and Nicole at Sonic 2024.
Yeah.
And that's a great costume. Courtney. I love that she did that.
It was so hot out that day too. I was like, that looks hardcore.
It's hardcore, yeah.
But so funny.
She's a good sport. She's
Okay.
So funny. When you guys first started a Simple Life,
Okay, so I don't know if you can hear that. This is proof of the video that I needed to make. That I don't know who's robbing me. I am continuously making efforts to try to improve and better my life, and I wanted to make this video that this is perfectly proof about what I'm talking about. I bought this laptop and I'm going to go ahead and return it and send a refund. Hopefully they deposit the money in my account. I don't think they will. So they'll probably give me Amazon credit, so I have to spend it at Amazon, so I'll have to buy see if I have $180 plus a $200, so it's like close to about a $380 to $400 laptop. And this is what really makes me upset about this. I should not have this problem. I should not have this problem at all with what's going on. I don't know who's tapping, rewiring, who is hacking to all my accounts, but someone is sitting behind IT department. Someone is sitting behind a computer, tracking my every package, tracking my every, and confiscating it, doing and alterating it, and then sending it to me. When it gets here, they either hack into it themselves or do something that I don't know, and I can't even use the products and services that I'm paying for and use and feel comfortable or safe. And I thought I'd make a video on this. This is how they rob me all the time. They're robbing me, stealing property from me all the time. There is no reason why this should not be happening. This should not be happening. And it makes me upset, you know, like, how is a computer from 20 years ago can work just fine when you're on the internet and watching videos and all these things? Why is that fine? But yet I'm, you know, and maybe it is, you know, it is, you know, $200 laptop, but, you know, Fusion 5, whatever that is. But I figured I'd make a video on the efforts that I'm trying to make, that I don't know who's responsible for this. Even if the performance has nothing to do with anything about you want to maybe think of, listen to this sound. The sound that comes off the speakers, they're changing the sound, so I don't want to listen to any of it. I don't want to listen, or they're allowing me to listen or pay attention, because the sounds and tribulation that they're doing on the speakers, they're changing the equalizing sound so that I can't pay attention or watch anything comfortable. Now, I was on the phone about a week ago, 10 days ago, and this guy that was on the phone got on the phone, and as I was on the phone with him, it sounded normalized. It sounded like the speakers, like when you hear the sound that comes out of the phone is supposed to sound a certain kind of normalized, where there's supposed to be like bass and treble. It's supposed to be all balanced and even so that you can communicate over a phone call. So when I was on the phone with him and I maybe spoke to this guy for maybe 2 minutes, this guy was taunting me, and this is how he was threatening me and taunting me. I'm on the phone and he does this. He gets on his computer, and I'm going to show y'all, like, if these two bars right here were an equalizer mixing board and I could alterate the sounds, he was talking to me and he started doing this. He was talking to me and he started doing this. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see this. He started talking to me on the phone, and as he was talking, he goes, "Yeah, I just wanted to let you know if you can do this." And as soon as he's changing and talking to me, he starts raising the volume, and he starts tweaking out the sound as I'm actually trying to listen. And he goes like this, and he starts changing the sound over the. He starts changing the sound, as you can see here, and I don't know what he's doing, and he's on the phone. And so when he begins talking to me, he starts doing, "Oh yeah, I just wanted to let you know that if you can go ahead," and he's taunting me by the fact that he's on the phone and it sounds like normal, and then it starts changing over the phone, live on the phone, and how the way that he's doing it, like he's like, I'm going to show you as examples of, like, he's like, "Yeah, I just wanted to show y'all, you know, and yeah, your computer should be fine, and I don't know really but you know, then what happens." And so when he's changing that sound, what happens is that it sounds comfortable to anything that comes out, the sound out of the speaker is irresistible. You don't want to listen, you can't pay attention. And it sounds really violent because it hurts your eardrums, and it's just violent. It's just like, it doesn't sound good. And they're doing it on purpose to use it like, "I'm going to get you. I told you what you're going to do. No, you do what I tell you to do. And that's who you worship. No, I told you, no, that's what Jesus is." And they keep doing that and abusing, and all the electronic devices that I'm doing. They're doing this in the entire apartment that I have. even just about 10 seconds ago, they just shot my testicles, and they keep shooting an electrical bolt in my testicles. And but I wanted to make a video on how they steal my property, how I'm buying stuff on Amazon, and I also want to make this another conversation about this. I bought a model ship kit website. And I didn't buy a model ship. It's a model kit, but it's a Auschwitz. In Auschwitz, Poland, during the Holocaust, you know those freight trucks, those freight carts they use on the trains, and how they used to put people in, and they used to die, and they used to send them to the gas chambers and to Auschwitz, the death camp. Well, they used to shove these people in these train carts and send them to death. And they tortured these people. Everyone knows World War II and the Holocaust and what they did. Well, I purchased a kit. It's like $100. It's like a total like $128. There's $128.90 or something. And I bought it off the exact website. Within 20 minutes, no more than 20 minutes, I immediately emailed them. I said, I said, can you go ahead and cancel? I typed the email to them. Can you go ahead and cancel my order? I want to cancel it. Within 20 minutes of me placing the order, because I thought, well, it's the thing, I found a better price value on Amazon, and I thought, well, maybe I can go to Amazon and get. It was like $30 cheaper. But anyway, regardless, as soon as I canceled it, as soon as I did, the next day or a few hours later, I'll show you the email. I have an email on this. I have. They ended up sending me an email confirming that they had canceled my canceled my order. And it said, as soon as I sent them this email, I'm going to show y'all what they did. Okay, so I sent him a text message. 109401. Okay, so it's just confirming here on my email. So I'm opening up this email right now. Okay, look, I sent this email. I don't know if you can see this. I sent this email. I was going to let you see that. So I sent this email. I purchased it. It says right here 9:25 p.m. October 25th. I click on this. I sent them an email. It says your shipment, it's on its way. Now, I got an email that says they charged me $128.98. I click on this next email at the October 15th at 11:28 in the morning. I said I was told that this, it says here, where is this fucking email? Okay. Okay, this is at October. This is the order I sent them. I sent them a picture of this, and I think they hacked into my email, deleting the actual email that says they canceled it. Yeah, they did. They did delete it. I had it on here. Okay, so this is the order that I placed, and they sent me an email. Yeah. They deleted it. I had the fucking email here. Someone's hacking into the fucking email. I had the email on here that says they canceled the fucking order. anyway, you can see where I sent them an email. I sent them the email immediately. And this is the order that I let them know. I did a snapshot and I told them to cancel. I already got an email saying it was sent. Are you going to give me a refund in order to cancel before it was shipped out? I sent it within 15 minutes of placing the order on accident. I still have not received the refund and I will receive payment I receive the payment to my PayPal account? So this isn't it. And I don't know if you can see that on your computer on the screen. I sent this to them, letting them know that they deleted it. I would like to see. Look, October 15th. Here it is. Here's the proof. October 15th, 9:30 p.m. That's the same day that I had, and I said I would like to cancel my order right away to get a full refund, 15 minutes. And it says, good morning. First of all, thank you for contacting. We have already, it says here, look. The next day they email me at 5:50 in the morning. It says here, we have already canceled your order. You will shortly, says, you will shortly receive a refund of the purchase amount using the same method that you used to make them. We remain at your disposal, and remember to contact us whenever you need. We are here to help you. Again, Xavier X. So they said they canceled it. They didn't cancel anything. I go back up here and take a look at this order where they have me. I click on it. And it says, thank you for continuing. We continue to enjoy the experience with the latest purchase. So they didn't cancel it. Not only is this proof to show y'all, but they didn't cancel. They didn't cancel my order. So the people, the IT department, and the people that are controlling everything on my phone, all orders, eBay, Amazon, tapping my phone, they're contacting or making decisions upon my life and stealing my money. I canceled this right away, as I just showed y'all. I couldn't show more proof about everything that's going on. I tried to cancel this order. I should have been able to cancel this order. They just stole $128. I figured, why build this when I'm going to go build something else, or I can get it cheaper somewhere else. Now, initially, whenever I was on my phone placing the order, they're using electronic devices. They're turning on and off to try to get me to make purchases, to get me to do this, pushing buttons and doing this. And when I'm sitting there and all of a sudden, I'm in a sort of contentment because they're watching me with hidden cameras in my room and watching me with hidden cameras on my phone. They're watching me right now through the Cleanse Through Live. I don't know if they actually have camera lens inside this phone so they can watch what I'm thinking, or they think they know what I'm thinking. And so they're waiting and they're watching with hidden cameras inside the room perimeter to see how comfortable I am. And once they think that they trigger me to get me to do what they want me to do, and I'm like, okay, well, I think I'll just go ahead, because they're shooting these electronic devices to see what type of behavior I have. If I look content, then they'll release all the electronic devices not shooting anything at me, so that then that way maybe I'll buy something. I know that sounds really wired, but they're training me like a slave, like a full-blown worthless slave, a black slave. That's exactly what they're doing to me. And they're just pressing this button and say, do what I tell you to do. Okay, we'll turn it down a little bit, now turn it up. And they're just controlling me this way. So I feel like I'm having a lot of trouble talking and moving my mouth to try to think, because they're using some deterrent on my brain or physical body. It's something on my brain. It's a physical, electrical something that they're using to deter my ability to defend and protect myself and think for myself. And so that way they can always get me to blame myself, because I have to make decisions upon my life, and they're making the decisions upon my life in every action of the course. So when I'm sitting here trying to show y'all what excuse to what I'm saying. I know I can feel like they're shooting something at me. They're not allowing me to talk. I feel very stuttering. But I wanted to let y'all know that that's what they're doing. They're getting on the phone. They're contacting Orca or whatever, however they're doing it, and PayPal accounts, and they allow them to steal the money, and now they're going to send me the item, and now I didn't want to purchase this. But do you see how they're stealing they do this all the time to me, consistently stealing all my money. Whether it's at a restaurant, giving me food that's been sitting on a counter for 8 hours, or in a trash can. I swear to God, I've gone to in Las Vegas before, in other restaurants in other cities, where they have served me food, sometimes when I was homeless, where it looks like it was in the trash can, and they fed it to me on a dinner plate. And acted very aggressively, like, you better eat that food. I told you to fucking eat it. And they don't say cuss words, but they act like they're ready to fight, and they approach me ready to fight. So that I do as they tell me, because they know that somebody's shooting these electronic devices. No, you eat out of the trash can. And that's what they're doing. So I wanted to make this video to make it clear to everyone that can watch these videos. This is exactly what they're doing. They just stole $120, $130. I don't want to be spending this money. Why? Who's contacting these people, telling them to go ahead and steal my money? And I don't blame Orca, whoever it is. It's these people that are doing this. They're telling him steal his money, the same way that they're stealing my money on Metro PCS. They're manipulating me over the money, stealing the services, and every time I make a phone call, I'm trying to switch over to a lower plan. They keep manipulating me and then charging me $10 for a service. I mean, I'm not kidding you. They're completely stealing my money and manipulating me and making it impossible for me to be able to try to defend my life and my financial money, so they can steal my money. And that's what they're doing. So I wanted to make this video to make it very clear about what these people are doing. I don't know exactly who's responsible, but I do know this. I do 100% aware of this. The police officers and the police department does not want to do anything for me and doesn't want to help me. And they're participating in any type of aggression and deterrence to help me in any kind of way. And the people that are doing this understand that they are working and know that they're not going to help me. So the more that they don't do anything to help and accuse and frighten me, the more they can do whatever they want on any computer system and steal products and steal money. It's just like I bought this, I don't know if I made this video, I bought this jacket, this coat, this sweater in Las Vegas. Supposed to be an extra large. As you can see this right here. So it's supposed to be an extra large. You can see that it's supposed to be an extra large. It fits like a medium, or like a large to medium. And it's unproportionately sewed. The product, everything and how the product is sewed, and I paid $40 of it off Amazon. I just recently had to buy another one. So I needed to make a video to let y'all know what they're stealing from me. I'm going to be sending this back to them. I'm going to have to spend a little bit more money on a laptop because they keep thieving me. So I'm trying to take, I don't know if they're going to allow me to take any type of GED classes, because they're just not. It's going to be extremely difficult, because they're going to keep deterring me. They're going to keep stealing my money. They're making everything nearly impossible for me to have any function. They're not allowing me to have any functional computer use and electronics. They're not allowing me to use my phone. They're not allowing me to call any services in the Metroplex at Google. When I Googled searches for apartments, they're rewiring all my phone calls to people that are harassing, threatening, manipulating, and disgusting over the phone with me. Every fucking phone call I make, I've called 10, 15 people, different apartments, asking questions as nice as I can, and it doesn't matter. So I wanted to make this video. They just stole my money, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to build something else or purchase another model kit, but I thought I'd make this video because they're controlling my mother. They know I'll ship this to my mother and tell her to put it in storage. I'll make it some other day. But they'll know, and they'll tell her, just yell at him and scream at her, I don't want your shit over here, I already got a lot of stuff. And they'll keep doing that, and then they'll backfire on me, because that's how they're doing it. They have my mother and my storage unit full in control, and now this is what they're doing to me, stealing my shit off Amazon and off PayPal and my credit card. They're just continually just milking and stealing money off my credit card. Now they don't. I just recently got approved for unemployment, and I only get $1,700 full total, everything. I should have gotten like $2,500 to $3,000 easily. And now, because they denied me in Vermont, I had to apply somewhere else, and they finally granted me $1,700. How much of that $1,700 am I going to get now? They just stole now a total of $380, my phone bill, and it keeps going. And they just keep stealing any financial money that they can, and dwindling me in years. I've lost over $10,000 and over easily. It's probably easily somewhere between $10,000 to $20,000 and how much money they've stolen from me over the last 10 years alone. Probably about $20,000 the last 15 years. Just in electronics, having to spend money, I cannot explain. They keep stealing my money. I'm not allowed to use the speakers on this. I just showed y'all this video, and I'm not kidding you that I'm sitting there trying to listen to an interview, and I'm not being able to. They're not allowing me to use a fucking computer. I mean, I'm not kidding. They're not allowing me to use a fucking computer. I'm trying to watch an interview. I'm trying to watch, successfully. And I just heard somebody on that side hit the fucking goddamn wall, and it shoots into my chest like that. And that's what they're doing. That's how, because they have this though, right? And it's some transgender garbage individual right over there. But look, I have this right here, and then they just shot me in my chest. Yeah, I told you how Jesus works. Yeah, you see how you repent, we could steal your money. You see how forgiveness works. And they'll shoot things so to psychologically poison me. So not only am I frustrated knowing that they're stealing from me, I tell you how to worship. I tell you where your heart goes. So I wanted to make this video to let y'all know that this is very serious. This is why I'm going to have to continue to live my life on the run for the rest of my life until I do die. Just living off Craigslist with no hope. Facebook and just living on the streets.
Welcome back to
I can't even look. Listen to this sound.
the show. You look fantastic as always. The album is out officially at midnight right
They
now. It's out.
slowly change out the volumes,
Icon,
and they'll do
Vinyl.
this.
How rad is
So
this?
sick.
So they'll
Yes.
change
How are
the
you?
equalizing sound, and it sounds real nasty. It should not sound like that.
You have the most beautiful baby. Congratulations.
Do you know how long that they've been? Do you know how long that when they first started doing this? The last time I owned a laptop before this recent time was whenever I lived in Denver, and I lived in Denver, Colorado, and I was 32 years old, and they were doing the same thing, and it was worse. It's not. If it was a normal laptop like anyone else, it wouldn't sound like that. I'm not crazy. I'm not making this up. Someone is tapping and doing this, preventing me from having any normal human function.